3, 2.
Welcome back to Fry Time.
Welcome back to Fry Time.
It is episode 7.
Six,
7.
No, we're not doing that. I thought we were not doing that. I thought we said we weren't doing that.
Well, of course we're doing that.
You're not going to catch me. I know. Here's the thing. If I do it, Matt's going to just put me on repeat over and over and over again with it. So I'm not going to do it.
Oh.
You're not going to get me, Matt. All right. Episode 7. We've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Tell me, Bree. Tell the world.
It has been busy.
Yes, it has. We've been traveling.
Traveling. I did a few trips. The school. So much schoolwork. Hey, listen. AP exams next week.
SATs last Saturday.
SATs this past Saturday. But AP exams, I don't know when they're going to see this, but AP exams are going to be the 11th, 13th, 15th of May. So once I'm done that, I'm going to breathe.
We're going to take Fry Time to a whole nother level.
I'm going to get a lot of fries next week.
Yeah, so you are in the midst of it right now. So life right now for you is end of the school year.
Getting through junior year. Yeah. Fries have helped.
Got to tell you, junior year is probably the hardest year of high school.
Oh my God. So
Go
basically,
ahead,
ever since I was young, people were like, junior year is hell. Like, it's the worst and it's so much work. And I was like, no, it's not going to be that bad. And like you'd see on the Disney shows, it's like, oh, junior year sucks. And I'm like, no, people are wimps. Like, it can't be that bad. It is that bad. It is in fact that bad. But I just know when I'm done, it's going to feel amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to feel great.
And we're going to have a whole summer to do a bunch of fun stuff. We got a lot to get to, but we've been traveling. You've been traveling.
Yes.
Right? So tell everybody where you've been. Tell everybody where you went.
Let's see. I went to Boston for my choir trip.
You went to Boston?
Boston while I was there. I went to Boston for a choir trip, which was so much fun. I had an absolutely wonderful time. I didn't try too many fries there because we didn't go to a lot of spots where you could get fries, which was very upsetting.
But we
went to Quincy Market, but like there was nothing that was like stand out fries to me that I wanted to try in Boston. But calm down, I'm getting to where I tried the fries.
Okay. Like
we went to
Go ahead. You don't remember the name.
Give me a second.
I'm not going to give it to you.
Give me a second. I'm going to get there.
God, people.
Fenway Park. And
parenting of
I got fries there, and they were really, really good. I did enjoy. I posted a photo with them. Matt, the boy who edits this, took a wonderful photo of me where I'm holding a fry, and it looks like the fry is Jesus, or maybe it's a doctor. I'm sorry.
The French fry is Jesus?
Yeah, it looked like it was glowing.
Okay. Matt, show the picture of the Jesus French fry. Oh.
Anyway, but that was fun, and there was nothing else that I really had there, which was very disappointing.
So what you're saying? Wait, hold on.
Boston didn't have that many fries options.
We got to make an apology.
Oh well, yeah, but we didn't. Well, I was in Boston with my choir, so and we had very strict schedules, so I didn't get a chance to check out Poutine Peddlers, but they're on our list. We're going to get there. We're going to get there eventually.
Yeah, we are going to get there. So we should apologize to the Poutine Peddlers because we're talking about the fact that you went to Boston.
Yeah.
But school trips, and I think the Poutine Peddlers know that.
Very strict schedules.
Yes, very strict schedules.
Couldn't really go anywhere I wanted to.
So Boston was not a French fry capital of the world. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there weren't that many.
And I don't think they're going to be insulted by that because I don't think Boston has defined themselves.
They have other great things. Yeah.
Plenty of great things in Boston.
Yes. And then we went to DC for a college trip.
So let's talk about this, okay? Because we're going to be doing college trips. That's, I guess, the junior year going into senior year.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that the college trips that we've been doing have had French fries attached. And the one thing that I'm noticing is that there's French fries everywhere.
They are.
Wherever we go, there are French fries. Wherever you go, I don't care where you go to college, there's going to be French fries wherever you go. You're going to be safe. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be fine.
You're going to.
Did I ever tell you guys when we went to go to a college trip at one point? I'm not going to name drop the school that we went to, but they were like, "You're safe on campus." Yeah, I was like, "What?"
Only on campus, they said.
What the hell? But then, like, it's
making
me feel like you'll be safe. You'll have fries. on campus.
Only on campus. Yeah, the idea there was we left that campus pretty quickly
Yes, we
because
did, in
yes,
fact. But I mean, they didn't have good fries there anyway.
it's part of the it's part of the journey that we're
Yeah.
taking.
Anyway,
So we did
DC,
DC.
wonderful. Loved GW. Also
Man,
$90,000 a year. So,
help us out a little. We
oh,
are collecting. We're collecting for the Brianna
give
College
to the
Fund.
poor.
That's a
Give
joke.
to
We're
the
not
give to
collecting
the
for the
people.
college fund.
Give to the people
No,
for the fries.
no.
Give me money so then I can buy fries while in DC and in college
We learned
students.
that for the $95,000, you can eat as many French fries as you could possibly eat. That's what we
Yes.
learned. You are going to get an all-you-can-eat French fry buffet.
I better.
For 95 grand a year.
I better.
But all right. So DC.
We checked out a few.
Can we talk about DC real quick?
Yeah.
First of all, we've been there.
Yeah.
Like, we've been to DC before.
We haven't been to DC the way we were in DC.
That's
though.
correct. That's the point I want to make. Is that like we went to DC when you guys were smaller, and we went and toured all the museums.
Yeah.
And we got a feel of DC, and there's no chance you don't go to DC and sense the expensiveness of DC. But when we went there this time, I was feeling it out from a standpoint of you living there. And actually, could I see you living there? And man, DC kind of won me over a little bit in what you could get from that. You tell me what you think. What did you think of DC?
I absolutely loved it. I loved the feel of it. I don't know how to explain. It had a very green feel, which is kind of what I've been looking for. It felt like a modernized city, but still had a little bit of history to it, and I felt like that was kind of exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
There was a lot of green space, a lot of trees that were still up that you felt like that's really important.
I love how you say green space. It was literally
I know it's the
National Mall.
No. There were like trees in a lot of different
Yes.
spots that I felt really like. I felt like I didn't feel like New York, where I was like, oh my god, it's literally all brown and gray.
Yeah, and you want to do broadcast journalism. The one thing about, so what we
DC
learned
is
about
huge.
DC is great town.
Yeah.
Great people that are living in that town. Now the thing
And
about go ahead.
great fries.
So that we're going to get to that. Yeah, great town, great people living in the town. No one in DC is from DC.
Yeah.
So you never really felt out of place because
A lot of people
literally
come
no
together.
one is there from there. So, and then on top of that, we seem to meet every student that works there in every aspect.
Yeah.
In every place we went.
We were checking out GW, if I didn't mention that earlier.
We went to the George Washington University. You got to be formal here.
The George Washington.
Yes.
Okay, let's get to the fries.
We got to get to the French fries. So let's start with
our first day.
The first day we got there, we needed to get lunch.
And
we
went
were
to
doing some
Hamilton's.
research, and I mean, the moment in our house, in our family, anything is called the Hamilton. It was like,
my name is
perked up.
Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done.
Well, that was going to happen.
But just do. I am not throwing away my shot.
Okay. So we did that the entire way to the Hamilton
Yes.
restaurant. And can I talk about the Hamilton before we get to the fries a little bit? It was a stunning.
Anyway, I'll talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Daddy.
We didn't know we were going to because we really didn't research it, but we got to this restaurant and maybe it was a Sunday. First of all, it was the biggest restaurant I've ever seen in my whole life.
Huge.
We were walking through spaces and I was like, I couldn't get back to the beginning of the restaurant by the time we got to where our restaurant.
Get to the fries. That's
Okay.
what that's what the people want to hear.
And it was special. The restaurant was kind of a special lunch spot. I actually think if you go to DC, you got to check out the Hamilton for lunch.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit of a step up in waiter service and the food, and like you're getting DC. So check out the Hamilton. So let's go there. So let's talk about the French fries.
Get to what the people want to hear.
Tell them about the French fries. Let's do it.
So we got two types of fries. We had two regular, and we got truffle fries. Oh my god.
Yeah, you
so
seem
delicious.
to be going to the truffle fries every time we go out.
I do. I really, really like the truffle fries. We got regular fries. Grace ordered regular fries, but I don't know. We were all grabbing from them, and I just kept grabbing, and I didn't realize I was grabbing from both of them back and forth because I was like, they were tasted really, really good, and I didn't realize I grabbed the last of Grace's fry. Bad on my part, but it just shows like I just kept grabbing because they were just so delicious. You just kept, you wanted to go in for another one every single time. I was going back and forth between the two.
I'm going to give my perspective on this scenario as dad.
Focus on the fries.
We are going to focus on the fries. This is going to be about the fries. This is awesome because yes, we always have to get French fries. Whenever we look at the menu now, I love the fact that we're seeing what kind of French fries they got, and we're finding the special French fries. And so Grace got French fries with her salad. And I love the fact that you're like, you know what, let's get the truffle fries. Let's check them out. And we did. We got the truffle fries. we know Grace is not going to eat a single truffle fry. It's not Grace's thing. She's not going to touch those truffle fries. And all of a sudden I could see, as a parent on the other side of the table, I could see the pile of truffle fries almost stay exactly where they were. And I watched the regular French fries just slowly dissipate, not by you. I had some, Mom had some, Grace had some. And then suddenly the regular French fries were gone. And Grace was like, did you just eat the last regular French fry, as she looked over at the pile of truffle fries that you had ordered?
I had also been eating the truffle fries. I don't know why we're acting like the truffle fries were not disappearing. I was also very much enjoying those.
You were. No one else was eating the truffle
Which
fries.
I don't know why.
That's right.
Okay. Absolutely delicious.
So let's just say this. When it comes to French fries,
we get territorial.
Brianna is no holds barred.
Unlike, those birds, like, you know how birds get like really territorial about their eggs, and then there's like that one bird will go around and steal others' eggs. I'm just like that. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna take that.
And then you're like, excuse me, I didn't know it was the last one.
Honestly, I didn't. I just kept grabbing at fries back and forth.
I'm pretty sure you would have licked the bowl before you could have. All right, so can we talk about? There's something I want to talk about with the garlic, with the truffle fries. Garlic aioli seems to be showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
The truffle fries, garlic aioli. We're going to talk later on about another place we went. Garlic aioli. Yeah. Is garlic aioli like the new ketchup? Tell me.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's at the fancier restaurants that it has garlic aioli, and I'm not complaining. It is very, very good.
It is good. You know what?
I just don't see ketchup as much on the table in those spots, but like diner spots, like this other spot we went to, Chef Jeff's.
Yeah.
Jeff's. I don't know how.
Jeff's.
Chef's Jeff's, yeah. It's spelled like G-off, though. Anyway, Dad got some fries, and they were like thin cut fries. And like those are the ones like the type you feel you'd have with ketchup.
Always have to have ketchup.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this, though. So the garlic aioli is not a new thing in the fact that when you go to England, they eat mayonnaise with their chips. They dip their chips in mayonnaise.
Wait, is garlic aioli made of mayonnaise?
Aioli is a mayonnaise base, young lady. Oh no, look what I've done to you. Are you never going to eat aioli again?
No, I'll still eat it. Well, I like the garlic aioli. Like, I don't know about regular.
It's mayonnaise with garlic.
Well, I know, but I like the garlic flavor of it.
So there's something I saw the other day that we might have to share at some point. Oh, we'll share this. I saw a video of President Obama talking about ketchup.
You should not eat ketchup after the age of 8.
Is that all condiments or just ketchup?
No,
I
it's
think
just ketchup.
you've gone down in age on that one. You know, I think every time you say it, you make it younger and younger. And pretty soon it'll be like
and I'm
a
hoping
4-year-old.
we don't have a ketchup sponsor on this show.
We won't now.
I have nothing
and we here at IMO have nothing against ketchup.
And he believes that ketchup is only for children no matter what. That French fries should be eaten on their own and should never be dipped in ketchup.
Listen, I agree with him in a lot of different topics.
Yeah, I agree. French fries always should have ketchup with them. It's not a child thing.
I don't think always.
No, but it's not a child thing.
Sometimes it's not a child thing.
No.
President Obama, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't.
No, he's definitely watching.
Sorry, former President Obama.
Yeah.
Apologies. I agree with you on a lot of different topics. Not that.
No.
Mm-mm.
And you know what?
And I feel like, I don't know, did you implement something during your presidency about it?
No, I think
doesn't seem that important.
Yeah, he clearly didn't support the ketchup movement that was going on at the time during his presidency. But
maybe he had other bigger things to worry about, which I'd argue there's no other bigger things to worry about
than ketchup. Yeah, so if you go get French fries and they don't have ketchup, if suddenly he created policy that stopped having ketchup, there could have been a problem there. We could have had a big problem. Now, the one thing I did learn in this is that he is clearly not leading in his own household when it comes to this.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Actually, Michelle would. Michelle would argue.
No, she was talking about how ketchup, like he does not win this battle in their house.
Yeah, no.
We're off topic.
Yeah, we're way off topic.
We're way off, but you know what?
Like, if you think that Barack Obama was leading that presidency, you are dead wrong.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding. But like, we know Michelle runs that household.
The household clearly is not him.
Household, maybe a little bit of that presidency was her. And I do believe that.
So maybe we're going to have him as a guest.
Maybe Barack Obama, Michelle Obama.
Or Michelle, talk about ketchup and French fries.
Michelle Obama, I read your book. I really liked it.
So maybe that's why they should be a guest on our podcast.
Girl power.
Okay. All right. So let's
We got
talk
way
about
off
this.
topic.
So we went to the Hamilton. You got the garlic aioli fries. You fought
Yeah.
your sister immensely over the last fry.
Moving on.
It was a pleasant experience.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on. So then we had a really special, we had a great tour of GW. It was awesome. And then we had a really special dinner. A dinner which is awesome because your mom and I went to Jaleo when we were there just, I think it was before you guys were born. And so the fact that we wanted to get reservations and go back, and your mom set it up without me knowing, Jaleo, if you don't know this, is a restaurant in DC. And there's another one. Yeah, there's one in Vegas. The original one, I believe, is in DC, and it's owned and operated by Chef José Andrés. And if you don't know who Chef José Andrés is, you should know who he is. And yeah, so he has built a World Cafe. The World Kitchen. Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to get that corrected. Matt fixed me on that, which actually serves locations that have had massive disasters. They bring food in kitchens to those places, and he has been a huge proponent of that. But also, Jaleo is like a special restaurant.
Yeah.
And so we got to Jaleo. Let's talk about it. You want to talk about it? Tell them what we found out at Jaleo.
So we were there, and like we mentioned, the garlic aioli. We got.
You ready? Do you remember it?
No, I don't. Actually.
Oh my god!
Was it patatas bravas?
Patatas bravas.
Patatas bravas.
Yes.
They were
They were French fries.
They were French fries. Well, they were not cut like a average French fry would be, but that's not under our definition.
That's right.
It was a fried potato and it was cut, so it was kind of like little wedges, more of. But oh my god.
Yeah, they were served with a
garlic aioli and
a spicy tomato sauce.
A spicy tomato sauce, which wasn't too bad. Oh my god! When I say I would drown myself in those.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Yeah. Just the right amount of everything. Yeah, you're going to get that when you go to a restaurant like that.
Yeah.
But it was awesome that we talked about this. You can go to a fancy restaurant or just a regular dive bar or normal regular corner spot. Effort is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, and they had effort.
Put an effort into those patatas, and it was fun to say.
Patatas bravas.
So patatas bravas, we got them at DC. And so we finished our DC trip up really strong with Jaleo, and so thank you to José Andrés' entire crew. We get to him. Well, maybe we'll get him as a guest.
Maybe.
We're reaching. We got President Obama, Chef José Andrés. We're reaching for potential guests.
Michelle.
Right
anyway,
and Michelle. Sorry, yes, of course, Michelle.
Totally, just quickly going over this really fast because I don't really know where the fries were from. But I went to a birthday party this past weekend, and they ordered fries. I don't remember where they were. They were just to-go fries. I mean, they ordered one spot and then ordered a different spot. So the first spot, the fries were like okay, they were a little bit rough, like tough. The second spot was really good. They had crinkle fries, and while I was there, Gavin Santiago, I don't know if you're actually watching this, but he was talking to me. He's like, so how's fry time going? I was like, it's going great. He's like, I personally don't like crinkle cut fries. I was like, you're dead wrong. But anyway, those were there.
I thought we weren't going to do this. I thought we were going to let people have people should be allowed.
Hey, I'm allowed to have my opinion, and I believe that he's dead wrong. You can believe that you're not dead wrong. That's fine, Gavin. Anyway, but there's no beef. There's no beef. So yeah, that's just briefly going over that. I don't remember where they were from, but they were really good. Could be a little more salted is all I had to say, but that was it.
Did you say where they were from?
I just mentioned, Matt, can you do a preview of me saying 4 times? I don't remember exactly where they were from. I'm not sure where they're from. That's why I'm quickly going over this. I'm not sure where they were from, but they were pretty.
You're giving the world's worst restaurant French fry review.
Well, ask Mrs. Dalton. I don't know. Anyway, Matt, just preview that really fast. Did you say where they're from? Boom, boom, boom.
Were they thin cut? You said they were crinkle cut. That's right. Yes, I know. That's. Dads don't listen.
Men, am I right?
No, dads.
No, men.
Dads.
No, men.
Okay. I'm going to say dads, but you can say that. All right.
So
let's talk. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, you were not there for this, but it was a special moment on Fry Time.
I was in Boston.
It was a very special. We had a very special Fry Time moment, everybody. I took my lovely wife, your mother, out for a date.
I'd hope it's my mother.
We went. We went to Kraft, which is a place we've been. We've gone now.
I think it was the first spot we reviewed.
Yeah, it was the first spot that we did our review at.
We talked about
the first French fry we talked about. But we went there and we had a great thing and we did a review. And your mom and I went back there because the French fries, the burger is just on our mind all the time, and we got to go back. So we go back there, and we're sitting there, and I'm talking to your mom, and I'm saying, I think that they recognized me from Fry Time. And no less than 30 seconds after that, did my new friend Tom Peters, the owner of Kraft, sit down with us and said, "Man, I recognized you from Fry Time," which clearly was exciting to hear. But more importantly, what we've done here is open the door to meet people and to sit down with this person and talk about the menu and his passion for opening up the restaurant and how he took his barbecue restaurant and turned that into this restaurant, and how this restaurant was struggling as a previous spot. And when you hear him talk about the menu, every single item he put effort and time into creating and molding it into the right item. When you talk about the burger, he literally talks about every single thing that goes into the burger, the French fries. So it's amazing that we got to sit down with him. And not only that, everybody in this world needs to have a corner spot, a restaurant that they can go to and not even think about it and say, we're going to our spot.
Yeah.
And Kraft is that spot. You got to check it out. You got to see it. When you go there, tell Tom that Adam from Fry Time said hello. We got to figure out some sort of thing that they get French fries every time they do that. So Tom, you and I will talk about that. But having that corner spot was a really cool thing. And like sitting there, and you know what he said? He's going to let us come there and do a behind the scenes of how they make their French fries. So we're going to do an episode there. So how many people we met? We met Spuddy Buddies.
We met a lot of people.
In just our short 7 episodes.
7 episodes.
This is what I want you to learn. You can literally meet people all over that have the same passions as you, same love as you. And if you love French fries like you have since the day you were born, you can find other people that love French fries.
Well, this is a perfect pathway to our next topic, which is
memories of French fries.
I'll start. So I was talking to my dad, and he was like, pick a memory about fries that you have. And I was like, I came up with nothing.
You're also only 17
Well,
years
yeah,
old.
I'm only 17. But also there's just, like, there's no specific memory because fries have always been, like, a part of who I am in a way. Like, ever since I was younger, like, I've been known as French Fry Brie.
Yes, you have.
And
literally,
no,
teachers will call you French Fry Brie.
Yeah, people would call me, like, all the time. And it's just kind of been who I am. So there's no, like, specific remembrance. But, like, I don't know. Ever since I was little, it's just always been French fries. And I remember the first time I created my TikTok account. Oh, my God. Chelsea Wunsch, if you're watching this, don't. The first time I created my TikTok account, I named it Brizzy Fry. And my friend Chelsea, who's my neighbor, she would joke with me for years. Like, it's not that anymore, but she would joke with me for years about Bud's Brizzy Fry. She's like, hey, Brizzy Fry. Hey, Brizzy Fry, how you doing? And then also, I'm not going to fully disclose my password to a lot of things, but when you're in first grade in the Central Bucks School District or kindergarten, you know, you go to the computer lab, or we used to go to the computer lab before they had iPads, and they were like, you need to create a password that you're going to basically carry through your entirety of schooling. And mine involves French fries. Like, and every time I type that, I'm just going something French fries, and that's what my password is on a lot of different things. And like I said, I'm not specifying, and I'm telling you, it's uppercase in weird spots, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're not getting it? Okay.
Oh, you're not getting it.
But I would say, if I was going to bet on anything, I would say your password for just about everything would involve something to do with French fries. And I'm not surprised because literally, like when you're young, you don't remember specific moments.
Yeah.
But I remember literally the only thing I could ever get you to ever eat during certain moments of your life were French fries. Like you lived on French fries for a good period of time, to the point where the teachers at school would like, okay, we'll get Brianna to eat French fries. She'll definitely.
Are you serious?
I mean, you're French Fry Brie. That's how you become French Fry Brie. I mean, you don't just become that out of nowhere. I didn't even know
it's that specific.
So I love this. So what I love the fact that I want you to think about some of the things you do, and think about French fries as you do it, right? And I love the fact that everywhere you go, there's going to be French fries around you, and there's going to be probably someone that loves French fries. So you won't have a hard time connecting with people.
Yeah.
Because there's not a city that we've been to.
What's your story, Daddy?
Okay, I'll tell you my story. So my story brings me back to some of my favorite days as a child, which were at the baseball field. I literally would live and breathe at the Little League fields and grow. If I could be there all the time, I would have been there all the time. And on Saturdays, we spent almost all day either in our games or my brother's games or somebody else's games. And the best thing about the Little League field is the snack stand. It was getting candy at the snack stand. Sometimes you had just enough money to get a burger and a hot dog, but more importantly, you always had enough money to get some French fries.
Yeah.
And I don't even care if they were good or bad. I'm not even remembering whether they were good or bad. I'm just remembering how awesome it was to be able to afford $1 or whatever it was to get French fries. Even if I couldn't get a cheeseburger, I could always get French fries and put some ketchup on that. And that, the boat
Yes,
you get.
the boat.
And that's what I remember. I remember always watching my brother's games and sitting there eating French fries.
Yeah.
So the Little League field is my memory of French fries that I don't think I'm ever going to forget. And there's a lot of other ones. We have a million other ones that we'll share, but for me, it was Little League fields. So here's what we want to do as we move forward. We want to hear from you guys a couple things. You tell them the first thing you want to hear.
What are your memories with fries?
What?
What are your
You're gonna
memories with
scare
fries?
them.
I'm not scaring them. They know me well enough.
You're just weird.
I'm just weird.
Okay, that's true. What are your memories with French fries? Yeah, bring them to us. Was it the boardwalk? Is it vacations? Is there a specific memory, or is it like an overwhelming thing? Like for me, it was the Little League field.
For
in
me,
general.
it was more overwhelming.
Yeah, just being French fry brie.
Yeah.
And then most importantly, the summer is coming, and we want to check out your favorite French fries.
Do we check out?
We need to go to more French fry spots. And so we want to hear from you guys. Tell us where we need to go. Tell us the French fry spots that are making the best French fries. We don't care if it's expensive. We don't care if it's really, really cheap. We don't care if they're putting effort into the French fries. We want to meet these people, and we know they're out there.
We want to know where we should go.
So tell us where to go for French fries all over. We don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't even care where it is. We're no holds bar when the summer gets out, because I'm sure there's a college probably nearby. So we could visit a school while we check out French fries, right?
Yes.
All right. Show us where French fries are. Outside of that, what else do we got? Anything else? Are we good?
Nope, we're good.
Good. Episode 7 out. We will see you guys for episode 8.
Peace.
Peace.